My name is Amy Steinhauer, and I'm about to launch a blog called metime.com with a company called BlogHer. And we are going to be blogging about topics to women, whether it be careers and travel or health and fitness and anything in between.
Cool, cool. And you had told me earlier that you have a son, is it?
I do.
Okay.
I have a son who's 8 and a daughter who's 10.
Okay, okay. And what have your experiences been like with each of them in regards to them learning to read?
With my daughter, it hasn't been a problem. She really enjoys school, and she, in her spare time, she'll play school and office, and so it comes naturally to her. With my son, it has been a struggle.
Okay.
He has difficulty reading, and therefore reading time isn't always a fun thing for him.
Right, right. Now, with your daughter, was there anything that you did at home in addition to what she was doing in school to help her learn, or how did that process go?
It could have been different preschool programs, because they did end up going to different preschool programs, but I think it's just two different personality types, honestly.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So you had said that since your son was enrolled in the program at school, he's been doing a lot better.
Yep.
So what have they been doing with him that's been successful to help him get over some of his hurdles?
I think when they're identified as needing help, they follow a very structured program, and he's been identified one more step in the special education program, and that's allowed them to teach him outside of the scope of the normal structured program in a way that he can understand and grasp a little better.
Right. And how has it changed his feelings about reading?
He enjoys it. Honestly, from a kid who didn't want to read, and it was like pulling teeth to get him to sit down for reading time, which he had to do daily for school. It's really changed, and now he asks to read, and he looks forward to read. And he's also finally picking up the book and reading on his own. And before bed, he'll say, "Mom, can I stay up and read a little on my own?" So it really has changed since he's had a different learning program.
Great. How is that? What changes have you seen in him as he's had more success? How has it affected his confidence?
I think it's just affected his desire to read. I mean, he's definitely more confident, and he's starting to not concentrate so much on the phonetics and the makeup of the word and sounding it out. He's starting to get more sight words, and he's just enjoying it more because it's not as much a struggle.
Right. And for you as a parent to see that transition, what has that experience been like for you?
It's been great. It's translated into some tired kids at times, because the bedtime has gotten a little later, because if he's saying he wants to read, we say, "Please, go ahead, that's okay." And so the bedtime slipped a little bit later, but it's worth it in the long run.
Cool, cool. Any tips for parents out there who maybe are dealing with a child who's having a difficult time learning to read based on your own experience?
I'd really just say work with the teachers in the school system, and we have a great set of teachers and staff where we go to school, and we really push for him to be tested, and we try to set up meetings with them to review his progress. But not only that, is to find out what techniques they're using to teach him, so we can be consistent at home, because the way we learn to read is totally different than the way they're approaching it with him.